Welcome to Funimation 3D. What is the fastest thing in the entire universe? Is it a race car speeding down a track? A rocket blasting into space? Or maybe a shooting star racing across the night sky? Get ready for a surprising answer, because the fastest thing in the universe is something we see every single day. It's light. Today, we're going on an exciting space adventure to discover the speed of light, how unbelievably fast it travels, how it connects us to distant stars, and why it might one day help humans travel across space faster than ever before. Let's imagine something fun. Picture a giant race across the universe. In the first lane, there's a super-fast race car. In the second lane, there's a powerful rocket ship blasting flames and smoke as it launches into the sky. And in the third lane, there's a tiny beam of light. The race begins. The car speeds forward. The rocket launches into the sky. But the beam of light? It's already gone. Light is so fast that it leaves everything else far behind. In fact, light travels about 300,000 kilometers every single second, which is around 186,000 miles per second. That number is enormous, so let's imagine it in a different way. Light is so fast that it could travel around the entire Earth about 7 times in just 1 second. Yes, 7 trips around the planet in the time it takes you to blink. Now that's fast. But here's something even more amazing. Even though light travels incredibly fast, space is so gigantic that light still needs time to cross it. Let's start with our closest star, the Sun. The Sun shines brightly and sends light racing through space toward Earth. That light zooms across the darkness at incredible speed, traveling about 150 million kilometers before finally reaching our planet. But it doesn't arrive instantly. Sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. That means when you feel warm sunshine on your face, the light you're feeling actually started its journey 8 minutes earlier. In other words, you are feeling sunlight from the past. Pretty amazing, right? Now let's look even farther into space. When you look up at the night sky, you see thousands of sparkling stars. Some of those stars are so far away that their light has been traveling for years before reaching us. Because space is so enormous, scientists use a special measurement called a light year. A light year is the distance that light travels in one whole year. Since light moves incredibly fast, 1 light year is a very, very large distance across space. So when astronomers say that a star is 10 light years away, it means the light from that star has been traveling for 10 years before reaching Earth. When we look at that star, we are actually seeing it as it was 10 years ago. In a way, looking at the stars is like looking back in time. Now let's imagine something even more exciting. What if humans could travel as fast as light? If a spaceship could move at the speed of light, space travel would become incredibly fast. You could fly from Earth to the Moon in just a little over 1 second. You could reach Mars in only a few minutes. Even the outer planets of our solar system would suddenly feel much closer. But right now, our spacecraft are much slower than light. Even the fastest spacecraft humans have built would take months or even years to travel between planets. That's why scientists are always thinking of new ideas for faster space travel. One exciting idea is something called a light sail. A light sail works like the sail of a boat, but instead of wind pushing it, light pushes it. Tiny particles of light can gently push against a large, shiny sail, slowly moving a spacecraft through space. Over time, the spacecraft could travel faster and faster. Scientists are also studying powerful laser beams that could push tiny spacecraft to incredible speeds. These technologies are still being explored, but they show how light might help humans explore deeper into space someday. Now imagine you are sitting inside a futuristic spaceship. You look out the window and see Earth slowly shrinking behind you. The Moon rushes past like a glowing pearl. Mars appears ahead like a red marble floating in space. The stars stretch across the sky like sparkling diamonds. Your spaceship races along a giant cosmic highway, chasing beams of light across the universe. That's the dream scientists and explorers have when they study the speed of light. The speed of light is not just a huge number. It's one of the most important tools scientists use to understand the universe. It helps astronomers measure the distance between stars and galaxies. It helps scientists study how the universe works. And it inspires engineers to imagine faster ways for humans to travel among the stars. Every time you switch on a flashlight, every time sunlight brightens the sky, every time you see a star twinkle at night, you are watching light on the move, the fastest traveler in the universe. So here's the big idea to remember. Light races across space faster than anything else we know. It carries messages from distant stars, helps scientists explore the universe, and might even guide future explorers on incredible journeys across space. And who knows? Maybe one day humans will build spacecraft that travel closer and closer to the speed of light, opening the door to amazing adventures among the stars. Until then, the next time you see sunlight or a shining star, remember this: you are watching the fastest traveler in the universe zooming across space. Thanks for joining us on this exciting space adventure here on Funimation 3D. If you enjoyed learning about the speed of light and the future of space travel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Funimation 3D for more fun and amazing science adventures.